Thanks for joining me once again at the cabin. It's been actually quite some time that I made a video or that I even came here. It's been probably about a month or maybe a month and a week or 2 weeks. Temperatures have been pretty terrible. The weather has been even worse. There is huge rainstorms and the temperature is just scorching hot, so I'm not going to go and torture myself in the cabin or even coming here and get absolutely destroyed by bugs, because there's huge flies. I mean, they're massive. They'll rip chunks out of your skin, no problem. There's also mosquitoes mixed in there, and smaller flies and bigger flies even, and everything else. That's just part of nature, so I kind of have to deal with it. But today I wanted to come and check how the cabin was doing. It's actually not that bad. It's a lot more overgrown than last time I've been here. There's vines, and now there's like raspberries and trees going on top of the cabin. That wasn't really part of the plan. When I put moss on the roof 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, couldn't tell you. But yeah, now there's an entire ecosystem on the roof of the cabin. I personally find it looks cool. It hasn't caused any harm yet. You guys probably saw in the beginning of the video, there is quite a few vines that hang off the side of the cabin. I think it looks pretty cool. There's more and more each year. I think I started off with one and now I'm at like 4 or 5 around the cabin. Looks pretty cool. Doesn't really bother me, but still extremely overgrown. Even my trail is just completely destroyed. There is like flood damage everywhere. The trail's pretty much gone. The grass now is like 5 to 7 foot tall. I can't even see the four-wheeler anymore. Trees fell everywhere. There's smaller trees and even bigger rotten trees that fell just due to high winds and the insane quantity of rain we've been having. But back at the cabin, so try to make it a positive visit. I started up a little fire. I have a mean steak to cook up. I'll actually show you guys. It's actually pretty massive. So massive steak. See, size of my hand, but it's probably a good 2.5 inches thick. I went to the local butcher, told him, well, local, pretty much on the way here. It's not that local, but told him, make me a fat steak. I'm gonna cook it on a fire, and that's what we came up with. Filet mignon. So yeah, it's supposed to be super good and not crazy expensive. I thought since it's a very highly rated cut that it's going to be pretty expensive, but not that bad. And I also have some fresh cheddar to go with that I picked up from, well, at the butcher, but from a local company. So I'll eat that with the steak. And like always, I'll try to go in my little makeshift garden and see how the chives are doing, and I'll cook up some chives with the steak and finish eating it on my little plank. So yeah, hopefully the fire is going to have some nice coals. I just put some pine in there. Some people don't really recommend cooking with pine, but it's good enough for me. I really don't care. There's not really an aftertaste. Some people say that resin is actually pretty gross and it gives an aftertaste. I don't find, especially if it doesn't smoke much. Personally, I find it's a smoke that's disgusting, but whatever. It does the job for me. It's not my first time. And sorry for the lack of videos, but like I said, the weather and just stuff has been going on, so I haven't really had time to come here and relax a little bit, I guess I could say. Have some fun and relax. I know I said I wanted to do some more buildings. I wanted to try to do an outhouse, but today's supposed to be cool. It's actually supposed to be 29 or 30 degrees Celsius. All the other weeks have been 35 plus up until like 45, 47 degrees, which is dumb. I think that's like 100 something degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, I'm not going to come here and cook in the sun and get eaten alive by bugs, like I said before, because the hotter it is, the more humid it is. The bugs love that stuff. So yeah, I'm not coming here when it's that hot. Sadly, if I could spend more time here, I would, but I can't. So yeah, I come here when I can. So I try to bring you guys along, and hopefully you enjoy. I'm going to go outside and see how the fire's doing. while the steak kind of finishes cooking outside, it's going to take quite some time because it's like almost 3 inches thick. I want to go over this, just pretty much what I brought. I found this somewhere at home, so decided to bring it here. It's just an old, or not old, it's just an ammo can. Thought it would have been a good idea to bring it here since it is pretty much rodent proof, waterproof, weatherproof, everything proof. It has a seal on it, keeps it airtight. The contents are always pretty much fresh. I have no idea what I'm going to put in it, but I know that I have actually some cartridges that I don't feel like leaving laying around so that the freaking mice and the squirrels get to them. So I'll try and fit all of them in here. I might actually have to take little Ziploc bags or something because it seems pretty tight with the boxes. But yeah, I'll try to make everything fit. For now, it's pretty much temporary because I would actually love to find a better use for this thing. For example, if I have food or anything, let me know down in the comments if I'm just memory fart and I can't remember if I needed this thing for something. But yeah, pretty cool. You know, it's kind of, it fits in also with the cabin. This side has nothing on it and this side has writing 762, but I mean, hey, it looks cool. It's awesome for, you know, keeping everything out of it. So yeah, I'll try to make as much use of it as I can instead of just leaving it laying around at home. Hopefully here I'll get some use out of it. This is a nice cheddar I was talking about. It's freshly made. I think it's every Friday you get the delivery. Awesome cheese. So how huge this steak is. It's massive. Just super tender. Could have cooked for a little bit longer, but still insanely good and fresh. And my fire was out, so too bad. Not warm, not cold. It's actually starting to frost up a little bit. But yeah, super nice to have a cellar. Not sure I'll finish all this. I might save it for later, but it is very good. Yeah, just make some little thin slices. The taste is unreal. See, the could have cooked a little bit more, but it's great. It's still awesome. I actually brought this home last time. Not sure if I mentioned it, but I did an entire cleanup. I sharpened it, just kind of the works on it. Now it works, I think, how it should. It's not a young saw, but it does the job good enough for here. I really couldn't care less. I have quite a selection of saws at home if I ever need another one, but yeah, this works. So did a little tune-up, cleaned it up, cleaned some resin off of it. Yeah, pretty much my only saw that I have here, so I like to keep it up and running as it should. But I did all that, but I didn't bring any gas. I forgot to have to get a jug and then fill it and put some oil in it to mix it and everything, so I forgot that. I need some bar oil and something else that I said last time. I'm not sure what it could be, but I do in fact need gas because I maybe have 1 to 3 gas tanks left for this little saw, so my gas jug is pretty much completely empty. I'm trying something new. I'm leaving my power bank here. I know some people told me to, they got mad when I said, oh, I'll try to leave it here in like the last fall, I think it was. And they're like, no, you can't do it because it's like a car battery and it's going to freeze and always needs power to it and stuff. But now it's very hot outside. It's midsummer. So I'll leave it here. And what's new about it is that my solar panel is plugged right into it. So technically, I did some research. I had time. I haven't been here in like a month, so I did a bit of research. I had a kind of battery manager smart charger thing on my battery for my solar panel, so I unplugged everything. So now the solar panel is one wire straight into the power bank. Hopefully it's going to charge. Keep it in mind or write it in the comments. It's at 59% right now. I haven't charged it since last time. So whenever I come back, I'll bring you guys along and we'll see if it worked. I'm not sure. I'm not a solar panel connoisseur. I don't know what the heck I'm doing at all.
I've always been intrigued by solar power, but I just never really learned how it works. So yeah, now right now it's plugged into the cabin. Hopefully it acts like a smart charger and it's not going to overcharge and explode and burn down the cabin. That would suck. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys next time. I'll see if it, I guess in like a week or 2 or 3 or 4, and whenever I come back, we'll see if it charged or not, and if the cabin is still standing. And also, yeah, that's about it. So leave down 59% in the comment section if you made it this far. It's going to remind me of what percentage it was. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Simple little video. Huge steak. I wasn't able to finish it all, so I'm just going to bring it back home. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Any suggestions, leave them down in the comment section below.